Well, good evening, good evening, and happy new year. I know I ain't seen y'all since last year, and guess what? I missed y'all so much. So welcome to another episode of this travel thing that we've been talking about all this time. I am your host, Tanya Evans, and look, I'm excited. But before we go any further, make sure that you click like and click share. Yes, click like and click share if you are streaming from YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you follow. I am so excited. I'm getting ready to bring forth our presenter for tonight. He is a 3-star and director, fastly approaching 4-star. He is also my pastor. Shout out to my J Howe family down in San Antonio, Texas. I just came back from a 5-day cruise with him and his beautiful wife, Lady Kendra. Shout out to you. But I'm going to introduce to you Pastor Mel Keys. Please grace us with your presence.
Baby
Hey,
girl,
big
I miss
bruh,
you, I miss you,
Pastor
I miss
Mel, how
you.
are you today?
I'll tell you
I
what.
miss you too. I miss you to life. Oh my goodness.
I tell you, we could get used.
I
We
was
could get
kind of
used to
mad
that type
because
of
you didn't
stuff.
call me.
I
Look, you
understand.
ain't call me when you got home, but I'm so
Look,
glad. But Lady K did. I got on
we had
her
to
too.
go
I
through
said,
some more
hey,
storms. We were getting
y'all
through
had to
some
go through some
storms and stuff
storms.
in Galveston.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So y'all had to take a ferry.
We did because we stayed the night, and Galveston is an island, so we stayed on one side, came in on one side, and then ferried to the other side. So we
Wow.
didn't want to let the whole cruise thing go, so we took a ferry.
So y'all was still cruising. Lady K sent me a video. I said, "You gotta take a ferry."
Yep, yep, yep. But we had so much fun with you and
Yes,
Miss Pooh.
we
Listen,
did.
here's what we're gonna do because we have a guest in the lobby. I am so excited, Coach Tanya, about bringing her to the platform because she was one of those who said, "I ain't telling nobody." And she said, "I'm not gonna do this. It's just gonna, save my money and do this that way, and I'm not worried about all that stuff." Man, 2 weeks later, I'm like, "What? What you say?"
Did she get a clue?
Yeah, and then she got more appointments on the books, and I'm very
Yeah.
excited for her. Shout out to our beautiful sister Gloria Ward, who connected us and sponsored us. Shout out to Kevin, my main man, number one encourager, Kevin Watkins, my beloved cousin, who sponsored her. The team is growing, and we're excited to really
We are.
bring some powerhouse voices to the platform. Let me get this retired educator in the platform. Let's have a quick conversation before we get in. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Miss
Hi, Auntie
Margaret.
Hi.
Margaret.
I tell you what, she had me cracking up on some stuff. But I tell you, I can't
I just
wait.
want to save money. I'm not doing this business
I
thing.
know that's right. I know that's right. That's what they say.
Right, right,
That's what they
right.
say. Miss Margaret, here's what I
That's
want to
how it
do first.
starts.
Right. I want to do this first. I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. A seasoned travel veteran. You love to go, keep your suitcases packed, as we say, and a retired educator as well. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us about how we got to this point.
Okay. Good evening and happy New Year to everyone.
Yes.
I am known to travel. Everybody who knows me know that is my number one thing that I would love to do. And every opportunity that I get, that's what I do. I have been to several places, Dubai twice, Abu Dhabi, um, been to Hawaii. You can just name the islands, Aruba, Puerto Vallarta, Margarita, South America. Um, I just been all over Bahamas. I used to travel to the Bahamas so much I started knowing people in the airport.
I like that. I
But
like
I
that.
had wanted to like venture out, to explore more of the world because
Yeah.
as an educator, or just people in general, the more you learn about this world and different cultures, you can appreciate what you have, and you
Yes.
can
Yes.
be able to hold a conversation, and you can add something to the party, so to speak.
Yes. Yes.
I taught
Right.
school, like I said, for 37 years, special
Woo.
education, middle school only. I love that age.
Mhm.
Um, they want to be grown, but when they get in trouble, I'm still a child.
Just right there in the middle, on the edge.
Right there on the edge, right. Um, I Gloria and I, we are co-workers and worked in the same building.
Ah,
And I tell her my stories when I go places and share with her, and she know that I want to travel. And
yes.
so she told me about this a travel club last year. And
Mhm.
matter of fact, she was going to Jamaica,
Uh-huh.
and someone had invited her, and I said, "Oh, well, somebody need to invite me." And then I didn't hear anything else about it. I asked her how she enjoyed her trip and stuff, and then she said, "I finally joined." I said, "Well, I want to join too,"
Mhm.
because if you can save money and traveling, that's the way to do it, because going to Abu Dhabi and Dubai, I mean, it costs some money.
Who you telling? Yes.
Hawaii costs some money, even
Oh,
though it's
oh
part of
yes.
the United States, it
Yes.
costs money.
Yes.
Uh, so if I can find a avenue where I could travel and be able to enjoy the luxuries of being um, carefree and enjoy the scenery and meet new people
Yes.
and eat new dishes, that's
Yes.
what I want to do.
That's what you want.
So I just wanted just the benefits of getting um, discounted prices
Right.
on travel.
Right.
But then I told my daughter-in-law, and she said, "Well, when you join, I'm gonna join." I said, "Uh-oh, wait a minute," because everyone know my daughter-in-law. What she touches turn to gold. Now I told you
Wow.
about her school bus company
Yes.
that last year she started with one bus. Now she has 6 buses, one minibus, 4 Odyssey vans, and a passenger van in
Yes.
1 year. And I've
Wow.
been with her along through that journey. And so I said, if she's gonna sign, I'm gonna sign too. And we have an appointment for Wednesday for my second person to come on,
Yes.
and I'm gonna get that third person because
Yeah.
some have to pay, you know.
I like that. Yes.
And then I'm gonna get more people, so I start making money.
Uh, yeah. And all of this from no, I'm not interested in the business. I don't need
And
all
this
that.
all within this haven't been a month,
It hasn't been
but
a month.
2 months, 2 weeks, or something
Yes.
like that. You
Yes.
know,
Yes.
so I'm getting my second person. People want a avenue, and I
Yeah.
think this is a great engine for us to share with people, and that's all I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
last night after the presentation, I
Mhm.
shared it with 2 people. I followed up with one. I didn't get a chance to the other one, but I'm looking at the time. It's not too late, and she's signing up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So um, I'm encouraging anyone and everyone. Don't assume that people can't do it.
Yeah.
Let them make that decision.
Yeah.
And you can always come back and you can share all the trips that they're missing.
That's right. I love it. I love it. You are a phenomenal individual, Miss Margaret. I can't
No
wait to
brainer.
start going. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Start going around the
I
world
see.
and being able to eat dinner with you.
Oh, yeah. I love
Hmm.
to eat.
Yes,
Yeah.
because me and Pastor Mel like to eat.
Yeah,
We definitely
we
like to
like to
eat.
eat. We like to eat. We really do. Now let me ask you one more thing, and then I'm going to go to our brother over here that just came on in, and we're thankful and grateful for Lata. We'll get you to introduce in just a moment. But Miss Margaret, tell us this, if you'll forgive me, but at the seasoned age of 60 for yourself, can you give a word to those who say, "Well, I'm too old for this. It's too late. You know how sometimes people think." Can you talk to that person who's 60 years old?
Okay, let me correct you. I am 70 years old.
What you say?
Look,
Hey,
black don't crack.
I love it. You looking good. Looking good.
It's never too old to do anything that you want. That's the
That's
bottom line.
Mhm.
We convince ourselves that we're too old, or we don't have it, or we're too big, or we're too whatever.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. So I am if that's something you want, as long as you have breath, then try to do it. If
Yeah.
that doesn't work, then try another means. But
Come
just
on.
because it doesn't work doesn't necessarily mean it's not for you. Maybe you're
Right.
just using a different, you need to use a different strategy.
My God. See, we gonna be learning all kind of nuggets from you. That's all right. I love it. I love it.
I'm planning on it.
Well, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I want to go over to this gentleman that I just spoke to for the first time today. But when I went to his Facebook profile, being introduced from Coach Tanya, his sponsor, I got excited because I saw some of the faces from like a blast from the past, from 15 plus years ago when I was a part of another industry, another company, and working closely with some of the leaders there. I said, this guy looked like he knows what he's talking about. And as I began to have a conversation with the gentleman, I knew right away that we were going to be locking arms and doing some things. Mr. Lata, thank you and welcome to the call. Introduce yourself for us. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your travel escapades. I think you might be muted. Let me see if I could. No, you got it unmuted on your side. Try it one more time.
Just click the mic down below. You see the mic, you can click on the mic.
There you go.
That's my teaching ability.
Hey.
Look. I see why she been a teacher.
I just want to comment, Margaret, something you said.
Yes, sir.
Margaret, I want to say something you mentioned. We invest in what we feel has value.
Mm-hmm.
So getting our hair done, nails done, men getting the baseball caps. We invest where we have value. We have money, but we only invest what we think has value. And then we can convince ourselves that travel is too expensive, which it has in so many different arenas.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to thank you for that. Abs, kill babies. I'm from the North. New York City was my home base. Connecticut.
Brother Lata, you're coming in a little bit choppy on my side. Is that the case for anybody else?
Prices, the price line. You're looking at all the different vehicles. You're like, yikes.
Okay. Would you do us a huge favor?
Can you hear me?
You're coming in choppy and broken.
My plan was. Oh.
So I think it's. Here's what I want to get you to do. We're going to come back to you. I want you to log out and log back in, and we're going to pick up right where you are, if that's okay. So if you'll log out, log back in, see if you can get a stronger connection, and we're going to give it another go because we definitely want to hear your story. All right, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring up a slide right quick, and if I can, I'm not going to go through a lot of the presentation information because this conversation is so good to me. Sharon Jones, it's good to see you, sis. Thank you for chiming in. Let me keep it simple. The question was asked, why travel? And why here? And when we say here, what we mean by is here within the context of this travel club. We are all a part of a worldwide global travel club that has now extended into more than 60 nations around the globe. So why travel? Why here? And why now? Let me just say this. This is an opportunity to get the very best travel rates for all of your travel, hands down. And I'm saying that from the position of authority. My wife and I, we've been travel agents now that we've crossed over into 2024. This would be our 12th year as a whole in the industry. We've owned timeshares. That's a joke. But we've been in the industry for 12 years. We didn't know about this club until 6 years ago. We just didn't know what we didn't know. But thank God we found out from my sponsor, my mentor, my big sister, Coach Deborah Taylor. And when she shared it with me, my mind was blown. My mouth was ajar because I was like, how in the world did I miss this? The money that we were spending to do what it is we were doing anyway, and now being able to reduce the pricing so drastically. I mean, here's what we get all the time. That just seems unbelievable. Could I tell you, I agree with you. It sounded unbelievable to me until we started traveling some 6 years ago in this program, and we've not looked back from Greece to Bahamas multiple times, to Jamaica multiple times, to Belgium, to Paris, to Spain, to Cancun multiple times, and all across the country. Guys, and we have paid literally pennies on the dollar to do exactly what it is that you and I are going to do with or without this program. The only difference is if you do it without this platform, without this program, you're wasting good money. I'll give you a perfect example. How many of you have a thing probably called Netflix or even Amazon Prime for that matter, or something of that sort? Guys, those are just clubs for entertainment. And now it's very commonplace to have a membership in those clubs to reduce your prices that you would typically otherwise spend on your entertainment, going to watch these movies or these shows or whatever. I remember when we were renting videos from Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. That's what we had, Hollywood and Blockbuster. Well, they're gone now. Why are they gone? Because they couldn't keep up with the pricing competition that they were up against when Netflix came in the game. Guys, we are the Netflix of the travel industry. We make what you're already doing and what you desire to do so much more affordable that you really, when you look at it, you just don't believe it. Secondly, we give you an opportunity to share those same rates with family and friends or whosoever will let them come. It's just that simple. It's no respect of person. Whether you want to travel by yourself, we have people that don't like being around other folk. That's okay. They go solo. Some of them go just couples, them and their boo. That's all they do, right? And then those of us who love to have the company and the fellowship of like-minded individuals, I've been in groups as large as 60, almost 70 persons where we've planned it in advance, 6 months to a year in advance. And we said we were going to go and meet at such and such. And man, we turned that thing inside out. What a time. It became a family reunion. We have people in the club who literally have traveled with 4 and 5 generations of family members and have actually had their family reunion using this program. So ladies and gentlemen, here's the third one. Not only is it an opportunity for whether it's you saving money or others that you know saving money when they travel, it's the most excellent opportunity to get paid well from the travel that you're going to do anyway. So it just makes sense. With that being said, I want to see if we can get our brother Lata back in. I don't see him back in yet, but as soon as he comes in, I'll get him to share his story. I want to pull this off the screen now and go to Coach Tanya and get her perspective about what has made this so special for her. She's been one of our, just my right arm in terms of what it is that we do on our team, Team Joshua Generation. She's such a team player. So supportive. That's my baby girl, y'all. We not blood, but we family. Don't get it twisted. And the thing of it is, I just love me some her, and she has been a source of inspiration for so many. Let me spill some coffee out on you. we were on this cruise ship, and this girl was, before she could get to the karaoke, she was already doing her karaoke. And man, let me tell you, oh God, if they had some prizes that night, she should have won every single one of them. It turned our night into a priceless moment we'll remember for the rest of our life. Tanya, tell us why you love this club so much.
Oh my goodness. Had I not been a part of this club, I wouldn't have never. I've always dreamed about taking a cruise, but never had the means. And of course, I wouldn't have. It wasn't just the cruise, it was the things that we did off the cruise. But if I didn't have this club, I wouldn't be connected to you and Lady K. It's not just a travel. You are my past. You're my pastor now. So, this has been not only put like this. When I got into this company 4 years ago, I was in a really bad place. I had just, I just buried my son. And I said, I need a whole new family. I just wanted a whole new family. I was taking applications for new family members. And then Travorium found me. It was like, man, look, I done been on 50 vacations using being connect 50 in 4 years. That cruise was my 50th trip. And I even was able to bring in 2 more trips after the new year, because we didn't get to Costa Maya and Cozumel to after New Year's.
Right.
Then I took, even though I was still feeling like when I got off the plane, when I got back home, the first 3 days, I felt like I was still on the ship. I was just swaying.
You're just rocking.
And I was running into the wall. I was like, what is going on? I even called 911 because I was nervous. I couldn't get nobody on the phone. I had to call 911. They was like, it's just motion sickness. And then I called my brother. He told me to eat a green apple. And I was like, okay, whatever. But I'm going on another cruise. I just booked another cruise. Look, I got the itinerary right here. My brother wanted to go on a cruise for his birthday. So February 10th to the 17th, I'm going to be on another cruise. So now I know what to expect. So I'm going to be swaying already.
Yeah.
But I'm going starting off back in Cozumel, Mexico. Then we going to Georgetown, Cayman Islands. I don't know where that's at, but I'm going to be there. Then we're going to be going to Ocho Rios, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
And then we're going to Great Stirrup, Cape Bahamas. Look, and the fact that I get to do this is what work. I'm at work right now. This is what work looked like for me, because I do this I've been on so many. Shout out to our 1-star ambassador, Deborah Taylor, because she need to trademark this. But I take a lot of griefcations.
Yes.
Because life still be life for me. I miss my son all the time. And so I won't get stuck in that depression and stuff. Traveling been saving my life.
Wow.
It's so much more than travel for me. My friend was on the cruise with me. Shout out Chantel. I need you to get into this business with me, girl. But we had so much fun. But she been my friend since we were 12. 15 years old.
Yeah.
In high school. So her mom still stay next door to my mama, 2 doors down. 2 houses down. Wow. So
That's a connection.
And we to be connected and to bring in the new year on a cruise under the stars with my pastor and first lady and a really good friend. Look, my cup is full.
Unforgettable.
We'll never forget that. The lamb you'll never forget that.
That's right. It's etched in our hearts.
We had a massage. I took a bath in coconut milk.
Hey.
Look, man, I had a coconut milk bath and a massage on the beach of Costa Maya in a hammock.
Come on now. I love it.
I'll never forget that. It's so much more than travel for me.
It is. We could talk all day. Let's go back to Mr. Lata. Let's see if we can get a good connection and signal from you, sir. What were you saying? Uh-oh. Can you hear us? Look like it's frozen on his side. They may have
Yeah,
some
it
bad
look like it's
weather.
frozen.
Yeah, they have some bad weather. Mr. Lotz, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, it's choppy. Yeah.
You're coming in real choppy. We're going to have to give it another shot on another occasion because it sounds choppy. We can't really make out what you're saying. I don't know if you can hear us or not, but we'll come back to
They
Miss
don't
Margaret.
the enemy don't want the word getting in.
That's okay. We're gonna get him because my man got a
You know how
story
he
to
be.
tell. He's building communities and schools and such in Africa, and he has some projects that he's working on, and we want to assist in projects like that. Because another thing I heard you mention, and Miss Margaret, we're coming right back to you. We heard you mention, Tanya, that travel is griefcation therapy for you. Not only is it therapy, but travel is
Yes.
ministry, is education, is
Yes.
relaxation, it's fellowship, it's all of these multitude of
Yes.
things. It's like a diamond. It's multifaceted, and it has
Yes.
so much value. And I remember when my wife and we first started traveling with our kids when they were born. Our son is 27, and our youngest daughter is 21, and our oldest is just at 30. And when we started traveling with them and whatnot, um, it wasn't long before they started saying at Christmas, what you want for Christmas? We want to go on a trip. We want to go somewhere. That became the stuff that they wanted to do. There was nothing that compared to us going places and
Right.
spending quality time together and allowing them to explore different things. So that was a big factor for them. Ms. Margaret, we want to bring it back to you. Let me see if we can get Mr. Lata one more time, and then we'll bring it right back to you. Mr. Lata, well, let's see what you got. If it's working, you should. Got you in there, but I don't know why your camera's not on. I don't think it's going to work for us. So, Ms. Margaret, talk to us out of everything that we've been discussing so far. Is there anything that resonates with you as a world traveler for many years? What are some of the things that you intend to do? And what are some of the things you would like other people to know about this travel as a whole?
Can you hear me?
For Miss Margaret, and then we're going to come back to you, Mr. Lata, if we can get your thing clear.
Well, for me, I just think overall it's just a blessing that people have an opportunity to explore and not limit themselves just in their immediate surroundings. That's how we learn, and that's how we grow, and that's how we meet new people, and that's how we can create new bonds. And for you, Tanya, for you to use this as your um, not a replacement of your son, that would never happen, but to have people there to uplift you and to support you. And you can call me auntie from now on.
Hey.
But also to move forward in this business, again, I just wanted this to have those benefits of the
Right.
program. And that's all right. But if you could see an opportunity in terms of bettering yourself financially, why not?
Mhm.
Why not?
Everybody, why not? And it's the money is root to all evil. No, it's the evil things that's doing with the money.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right.
see,
Exactly.
And
that's why she's
also
an
the
auntie.
camaraderie of meeting people, because I feel as though I've known you, Pastor Mel, because Gloria, Pastor Mel. Initially I thought you was in New York because and she
Right.
said no.
Uh-huh.
And just to see your a beautiful smile, Tanya, and what you're going through, and you're still smiling.
Yeah.
That's a testimony within
Yes.
itself of
Yeah.
what this
Amen.
agency can do. It can
Yeah.
help heal people. It can
Yeah.
help create better lives for people. It can
Absolutely.
help you to educate yourself. It can help you to explore the world. It can help you to be a better person. And
Yep.
through
Yes.
that, you can help others. because we as a people, we should be able to pull people up,
Amen.
That's
not
right.
press people down.
Come
Because
on.
if you could have kept this to yourself, then we would not be interchanging
Right.
each
Amen.
other. We're here to help each other, and that's what it's all about. All the other stuff is wonderful, but to help people, to put them in better positions for their
Yeah.
families, to educate their children so they can become better people, why not?
Come
So
on.
go for it.
I love it. Y'all better put that in the comments. Hashtag why not? I love it. We got Kevin Watkins coming in. He says, hello, family, and amen. Minister Lisa, yes, he was talking about Africa, one of her stomping grounds. We'll see if we can get him this last time. And she says, Miss Margaret, I love you already.
And
Amen.
it's Miss MISS, just in case you know.
Yes, ma'am. She says, I love you already, Miss Margaret. And June Goodwin says, yes and yes. Lady K, why not? Building one another up. Let's give it another shot and another go round, Mr. Latta. Let's see if we can hear you. Uh-oh. I don't think we're going to get it.
Can you hear me now?
So, brother, well, actually, I could hear you. Yes, your face is frozen, but I could hear you. We're going to do it again on another time, brother. I don't know what it is. It must be a bad storm or something on the internet over there. It's not working well. So here's what I want to do. I want to take about 7 minutes. I'm going to put my screen. It probably has something to do with it. Yes, sir. Absolutely. So here's what I want to do. I want to take a little time just to go through some of these slides, not all, just to give some information. It's for the benefit of those who are first-time guests. If someone invited you to see this information, I want to give you some of the nuts and bolts, and I won't take long doing this because I could talk all day about it. I really love this opportunity. I love this company. I love this team. I love what it is that we have our hands on. To me, it's just, it ain't even about the money. It's about what we just discussed with Miss Margaret saying is how you can help people. And the fact that we get paid for helping people, that just makes it even better. So it's a no-brainer for us. But this thing was put together by a gentleman by the name of Mr. David Hart. We love him and his beautiful wife, Adela. They're world-class persons, entrepreneurs of the highest caliber, over 30-plus years of skill in the traditional business. And they started this thing. March will make the 11th year that Trevorium has been in place and in a position, changing lives all around the globe. We have 3 headquarters. One I've been to in Temecula, California, one in Spain, haven't been there yet, and one in Colombia, haven't been there yet as well. We are a multi-million-dollar company. We've actually paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday, ordinary people around the globe, just like you and I. Guys, we have grown every single year from our inception. There's been no exception. And we even grew through COVID when folk were shutting it down and we couldn't do nothing. The company still continued to grow because there's an aspect of it that shows people how to create income working from home in the largest industry on the planet. Let me quickly say that people are going to travel with or without us. These retail rates. With us, you're not going to do that. You probably didn't know this if you're seeing this for the first time. But everything and every time you go online, it doesn't matter what the company is, no matter what the coupon says, no matter who's on the commercial, you're paying retail rates. Even if you call your favorite travel agent, you're paying retail rates. That's how they get paid, or I should say how we get paid as a travel agent when we do it that way for what it is that we do with our time to serve you. We get paid from the difference of the retail rate. This company eliminates that. A lot of people will put their travel on credit cards. We show you that this is truly a travel savings plan. It's a club. And when you make your monthly payment into it, all of what you're putting in goes to pay for your travel moving forward. It is the wisest, most frugal way to pre-plan what you're intending to do in the future so that you don't have to go into debt robbing Peter to pay Paul and eat cheese and crackers when you get back, right? So let's get rid of that credit. It eliminates the need or the desire to even think about a timeshare, let alone go to one. Let me tell you, don't do it. Run in the opposite direction as fast as your feet can carry you. Because, guys, I can tell you, we have people like myself who have stayed. I've stayed at the same timeshare I used to stay, paid in this program $59 for the entire week. But when I had it as a timeshare, I was locked into paying $379 a month, whether we
Me
use
too.
it or not. So
Mhm.
this is the program. This is the way to do it.
And
Number
every year
5,
they go up too.
yes, you
And when,
lose.
and when you pay it off, you still got to pay your HOA fees. So
There's no way to win. There's no way to
no.
win. And number 5, people are sometimes in the worst category concerning travel. They grow up as little boys and little girls with big dreams and big plans and big goals, and life gets to lifing, and they get caught in the mix. And the only travel they do is at night when they close their eyes and dream about it. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let me tell you, life is too short. Life is too fragile. My son is 27. One of his good friends he went to school with right now is on his deathbed. The young man's name is Zach. Keep him lifted up in your prayers, him and his family. Guys, people, we leave this earth in all shapes, sizes, and colors, all ages. And life is too short. It's too fragile to keep putting stuff off like travel, like these types of precious experiences that you can have with family and friends. And it's not all that other stuff that you can give them that's material possessions and things. Those things will run out of style. Those things will break down. But the moments of life that you give to a person, when we were on that cruise ship and we're toasting one another and looking each other in the eye and looking up into the sky, that will be with us for the rest of our days. So it's really simple, y'all. 3 things we do. We show people how to travel with substantially discounted rates. We show people how to travel for free. And we show you how to get paid from the travel by simply referring your club to other people. It is ideal. We have 4 different platforms within one. One is what we call net zero booking. And in the net zero booking, you get true travel agent pricing without being a travel agent. There are more than 2 million plus properties in the inventory, and you're able to cut to the front of the line without being a travel agent and get what your travel agent will get. I think that's incredible. Now, there are some travel agents, they get kind of upset with this, but we say if you can't beat us, join us. It just makes sense because then you can give your clients the maximum value that they deserve. And yes, you will have to, forego some commissions that you were going to earn. But when you show them how to save money and they show people, it just creates a domino effect. And the money that you gave up front, you're going to have it solidified month after month in residual income, and you're going to absolutely love it. Everything you see on the screen, I want to move quickly, we have. Whether you want to book a cruise, whether you want to rent a car, whether you want to go to shows and tours and all that kind of stuff. Guys, whatever you're doing connected to travel, you're already going to do it with or without us. We're just saying stop wasting good money. You work too hard to just throw it away unnecessarily. Do it. Keep doing it. Just use this program and save a whole lot of money. It's really that simple. The second part of our platform is called the Dreamcation platform. We have over 2,000 destinations in that portion of our portfolio. And guys, we're talking about pennies on the dollar. I'm not going to go through all of these, but guys, if you're going to take the grandkids or the kids to Disney and pay thousands of dollars again, you don't have to do that anymore. We can show you how to do that for less than a couple of $100 for the exact same thing for an entire week. You want to go to Cabo, stay for a week at a 5-star resort, rather than pay thousands of dollars, guys, we'll show you how to do it for less than $100. How about $7 for the night? And I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds far-fetched, but I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know because we've done it multiple times over. The third part of our platform is what we call the world tours. Now, those are my favorite. As it relates to the world tours, good evening, Holly. As it relates to the world tours, those are about 100 destinations every single year. The company selects the destination and the time, and they run typically from March all the way to December, and we can book those in advance, pennies on a dollar. Typically speaking, for what someone would pay for one night at a 5-star luxury accommodation, we'll stay at the same destination for 5 nights, sometime even more, and we're paying the exact same price. That's the type of stuff we have. It's really simple. Venice, Italy, Dubai, Montego Bay. Guys, I can go on and on about the different types of pricing and the examples. I mean, we got some folk Titans about to go to Dubai in the month of April. I think you're paying what, $49?
$49 for 2 people. I'm going to Dubai.
Yeah, 6 days, and that includes breakfast for 2. And I can tell you, because we were in September, the breakfast alone $70 for 2 people. But when you get the breakfast and the room, and you're paying $49, the math ain't mathing. I know.
I love it.
You're gonna love it. It's gonna math in your favor. Tenerife, look at that example. You and your boo doing what you do, or it's your whole group. We have a whole
that one
group. We're going to Montego. She just got back from Montego Bay, but we're going in July. We want you to go with us. Let us know if you want to meet us there. We're going
there
places.
too.
$589 for 2 people, all inclusive, guys. We're going places. Our whole team of authors who wrote the book, Going Places, I got a copy around here somewhere. And as they get together, we're getting signed up and registered, and we will be speaking in Montego Bay. It is going to be amazing. We have a fly for the ladies. We have a flying dress excursion.
I'm so excited.
Setting up the private yacht excursion. We have the horseback riding on the beach.
Oh, I can't wait.
Guys, we're going to have the time of our lives there. It's going to be incredible. Look at Greece. Once again, these are the types of places and destinations that people are going to go with or without us. But when you can see a price like that, $329 for several days, listen, you wouldn't even be able to stay at that type of establishment with those accommodations for one night at $329, and with us staying 5 days and 4 nights. Look at Thailand again, $129. Guys, I can go on and on and on. The examples are just enormous. The only question is, are you ready to do something different, to get something different? It's really that simple. Let me throw a few other caveats at you. Every single year, if you're a member of this club, you get an annual trip incentive. That's a bonus trip. You pay the transportation, food, drinks, all that. You're going to pay that anyway, but you don't pay the nightly rate. Whether it's a 3-night stay, 4-night stay, 5 or 7, you don't pay the nightly rate. That's a compliment to you, from us to you, as a bonus for being a member. We have these destinations all around the world, and you'll be able to enjoy that as a bonus. Not only that, but when you are a member in this club, let me see if I can get to that next one. We have a program that allows you to get gift cards and a discount. Imagine buying $100 gift card, but you're only paying $90 for it. Guys, and we have these, I can't even tell you the names of the stores. It's just too many. We also have a grocery, and all of these are just bonuses, a grocery coupon component. So when you're going to buy your groceries, to get groceries for your house, you're saving money. We also have the program that when you want to shop online, like Amazon, we beat Amazon prices, and we give you $100 credit every month to use to knock the prices down even more, and it's always free shipping. All of these are additional bonuses. Shopping online, going out to eat at restaurants. Guys, we have over 75,000 restaurants in our program across the country where you'll be able to save money. We don't talk about all of this stuff a lot. We just talk about the travel side, but it's bigger than travel. It's about changing your life, saving money, whether you're going to go to the theme parks, whether you're going to go to the movie theater. If you're big into sports, for those of you who like the NFL, NBA, hockey, whatever you do, guys, you're paying ridiculous money for those tickets. I know that for a fact. Here's how you can save. The money you'll save in that area alone can pay for your membership. It's really simple, guys. all over the globe and back, you'll be able to go in this program doing all those things that I've already mentioned. Not only that, but we have a compensation component. It's not just recreation, it's compensation for letting other people know about it. Mr. Warren Buffett said it this way: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. And we know that there are people who didn't intend to live their life that way, but it just unfolded that way. We're saying pause, reflect, and is that the way you really want to go? There's a better way, and we found it, and it's called Travorium. It's this travel club. I'm not going to go into Robert Kiyosaki and all the teaching, but I would encourage you, get a copy of the Cash Flow Quadrant. They did not teach, well, most of us that I know of, in public schools, in the elementaries, junior high, even all the way up to college. For me, all the way up to master's degree, and those who have PhDs, maybe they did something different, but up to my master's, I didn't get into this education. This is personal development. You have to learn this stuff on your own. So I can just say this, guys, you better get this information of how wealth is truly created. You got to get an understanding. This compensation is for everybody who understands the math. I don't care how many hours you work at your job, it's limited. Even if you're getting paid a great salary, it's still going to be limited. There's unlimited income simply by getting in place and in position in this club and taking it serious. Now, there's no requirement. You can treat it as a hobby. You can just save money from it. But if you're the type of person that's been looking for an opportunity, maybe even praying for an opportunity, example after example, we can point you in the direction of those who have already gone into the area of what we call ambassadors. And the ambassador lifestyle, they're earning anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 a year in residual income. That means it's not income that they have to go do this and go do that and clock in. This is coming in like a retirement check. Miss Margaret, you know what a retirement check is, right?
Yes, right.
Do you have to go do anything else? You've already earned that, right?
Already earned it.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about. And this ambassador lifestyle, I'm on. Look, we should all be on our way, whether we get there.
I'm looking forward to mine.
Yeah, look, whether we get there in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it takes, the thing of it is, it's doable. We have some living examples, and we want to thank all of the examples like Coach Steve. Guys, I'm out of time, but I want to tell you this. It's real simple. We're going to be getting ready for a faith leaders call. If you are a person of faith, guys, meet us on this next call. Go into the chat. Ask us how to get there. I'm going to post it and share it again on my Facebook wall once we get started, but we would prefer for you to meet us in the Zoom room. If you would like the Zoom information, just reach out to the person that shared this information with you, and we'll be able to get that number to you very quickly, and we'll inbox that password for you. So in closing, let me ask the ladies here to give us a closing comment. Brother Lata, thank you for giving it your best effort. I promise you this won't be the last time. Lord say the same creek don't rise. We'll get you on the next one. You'll be able to share your testimony. I know it's already powerful from just the portion that I heard. But let me go back to Miss Margaret. Let me thank you for accepting the offer to just save money. And then for whatever reason, take it to the next level in a very short period of time. And I know you're going to go extremely far. So we'd like to give you some closing comments, and then Coach Tanya, we'll have you to give us the final comments.
I would just like to just encourage everyone to just think your goals and what you want to accomplish in life. And this company could be one avenue for you to reach those goals. There's several things you can do. You can talk about what you want to do, or you can do what you want to do. You can plan for what you want to do, or you can just think about it and sit on your porch or wherever you want to sit and just say, I wish I could have, I would have. But you can't do nothing until you apply your time and your energy and your skills. And believe it or not, I'm sure there's people in this company, that's how it's built, that will encourage you, that will show you what you need to do, but you need to put the effort in order to get it done. The reason why I got my 2 people now is because I open my mouth and just share my information, whether they're ready to receive it or not, but you put it out there and you can always follow up, and they may somebody else that they know. So I encourage everyone to be your best, do your best, and Trevorian is a place where you can create everything that you possibly need for your life, for your loved ones, for your family, for anyone that comes near you. Be a blessing.
My. Miss Margaret, we call that a mic drop. Hey!
That's my auntie. That's my auntie. That's where I get it from right there.
All right, DC, go ahead and close us out.
Well, listen, you heard it from the king and the queen. You got the information, just like she said. Trevorium is our one-stop shop. So to get your questions answered, jump on this Zoom in the next 10 minutes. If you've seen it on any of our partners' walls, go ahead and inbox that person so you can get that password. Well, we're going to see you at the beach or at the bank. Hopefully, we're trying to get you to both. Until next time, take care. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.